Good morning, thrifty adventurers. How was everybody's weekend? Mine was much slower than last weekend, but I did have quite a bit of sales last night, so it wasn't too bad. Still not bad for fourth quarter. I'm happy. But I am going to run down my numbers, and then I did ship out Saturday, so I don't have everything that sold from this weekend. But I do have a lot of the items, and then we'll go from there. So I have 38 items total from like Friday afternoon to now. It was $822.27 in sales. I spent $130 on the items, and my fees were $117.95. So total profit for the weekend was $572.32. I was excited. I sold something on OfferUp. Sold a whole bunch on eBay, of course. One on Mercari and one on Poshmark. And one on Facebook. So I had 5 platforms that I sold items on that I was happy about. But I am going to run down the items now. So we have this Return of the Monsters Trucks VHS. So I learned a while ago that monster trucks are pretty profitable. I won a lot at an auction that I just like randomly bought. It was going for cheap, so I bought it, and it was amazing how much money there was. I had no idea about monster trucks. So this VHS sold for $13.90. So VHS you can really pick up cheap, so that wasn't too bad. We have a Tweety Bird Christmas stocking. This went for $13. A little My First Bicycle ornament. This went for $7. We have a Rudolph glass blown ornament. This was Yukon Cornelius. This one sold for $15.08. I got a whole lot of ornaments. I think there's 6 of them at an auction for, I think I spent $15 on them. So that pretty much paid for all of them. So I'm happy with that. We have this I found at Goodwill, which I still have to take a sticker off for $2.99. And this sold, it is Christmas Story. It is a Department 56 accessory. And this sold for $25.16. Steal the sticker off before I forget to do that. Okay. Oh, here come my kids. Sorry. Yes? I'm doing a video, so you're gonna... I don't know right now. Right now I'm doing my video. Can you please hold on? Alright, so we have 2 vintage Star Trek cards. They are unused. Once again, I got this in a big lot. These cards sold for... I'm going to tell you, then I'm going to pause until he comes up. So until $9. I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. Okay, so let's continue. We have a Coca-Cola vintage bottle opener. It is pretty rusty. This one sold for, I will find it, $15.54. We have a Playmobil set. It is Sheriff. It's 3786. With these, make sure you always put in the number, like Lego sets and these types of sets. Make sure you always put in the number. And this, it is opened, but it was complete. It is a vintage. I think it's from the 90s. And that one sold for $60. All right, another bolo to look for. So who would think to buy this? So this is just an ABC Family, like almost like a Hallmark Christmas movie type thing. This sold for $20. Same day I listed it. I've learned in the past, which I would never know, but Hallmark movies sell well and they sell fast. I don't know if I'm assuming it's just because it's not really released and they don't really like play them again and again. So if you want to watch them, you have to get the DVD. So always look out for like Hallmark or made for TV kind of type movies, DVDs. I got that for $1 at an estate sale. This is Countdown to Extinction. It's a Disney car. They do have cars like this. They're Disney used to make them all. They're all discontinued now. So always look out for these. They have different ones. They have character ones, but they sell very well. They have quite a big following. And this one sold for $25.76. Friends Seen It. This also sold the day that I got it. Not many Seen It's are worth it, but the Friends edition still does pretty well. This I got for $1 at an estate sale, and I sold it for $29.95. This one did sell for a little bit more because even though it's not sealed, the game pieces, I'm going to open it here, the game pieces are still all sealed in the package. So when you have that, you don't want to put that the game is new because technically it's not wrapped in plastic. But I put unpunched in my title. So you can put unpunched and then sealed in your title to help with that. This board games also go a lot faster during Christmas time. So if you have board games, make sure you get them listed because they do sell well and they sell for more during Christmas. This is a Monopoly NASCAR, which we should not have gotten. It does not sell that well, but like I said, Christmas time they still sell. So this one sold for $18.92. We have some clothes here. Okay, so this is an old vintage Miami Dolphins sweater. It does still have all of its tags, so it is new. And this one sold for $26.87. We have some Tommy Bahama jeans. What are the size on these? This is a 42-30. And these sold for $23. They sold rather fast within a week. Not too bad with those. Oops. This one is a Chicago Cubs Hawaiian shirt. It is button up. This one was a big size. I want to say it's a 2XL. I'm sorry, 2XL. It is genuine merchandise with the tag. That's a good tag right there. And this one sold for, I think it was $40. Where are you? $40. Yeah, $40 even for that one. This was an old listing with a little book with a little necklace. Didn't sell for much. This sold for, I think it was like $3. Not too big there. We have a few more things here. This was another blanket. You know, I love my blankets. This was an NSYNC tapestry blanket. I would have so kept it if it fit any of my decor at all, but I was a huge NSYNC fan. I could have held out for more, but I've had it for a couple months. I wanted to get it sold. I'm sure it was a cool Christmas present. I got it for $5. I sold it for $35. Two more items here. We have a Star Trek paper tablecloth. It is from the 70s, so it is old. This one sold for, I think it was 13 I wanted to say. $16 it sold for. And last but not least was an old Scooby-Doo blanket. Scooby-Doo blankets do well. Scooby-Doo itself does pretty well, so this was an old, it is fairly large. It's in good condition. This sold for $31.05. Now some of the sales that I had from the weekend of stuff that I already packaged out, I'll go over. I had a Beauty and the Beast snow globe. It wasn't a big intricate one. It was just like a medium size regular. It did have a 3D design around the bottom, but nothing too extravagant. That one sold for $40.96. I had a Pez set, which was, I thought they were old and vintage, but nothing too great. That was sold for, I think there were 7 of them, for $7.34. I had a Looney Tunes baseball hat that sold for $13. I had a set of Star Wars trunks. They were just like to put in your toys and stuff. Like, they do clothes. They were sealed. They were new from Kohl's. Those sold for $25. I had Chicago Bears. They were like season ticket holder stubs, but it was just like the identification sheet. So it was a sheet of paper that had a picture of all of the tickets that the person got for being a season ticket holder. Those sold for $25. It was from 2002, the tickets. I had a golf ball salt and pepper shaker that sold for $10.62. Then offer up, I had someone pick up a kid's ironing board that sold for $10. I had a Mickey Mouse tapestry blanket sell on Mercari for $27. And I had a Nat Nast silk button-up men's shirt that sold for $30 on Poshmark. And I had a Mickey Mouse wooden wall decor. It was just, like a wooden decor of Mickey Mouse holding a guitar, paintbrush that sold for $10 on a Facebook site. Mama. Hang on, I'm almost done. I had a Sharpshooters board game that sold for $30.06. A Sammy Sosa bobblehead that sold for $10.32. Jonathan Hayes bobblehead that sold for $15. Clue of the Big Bang Theory board game that sold for $15.20. A Hugo Boss t-shirt that sold for $15. The BJ dinosaur from Barney. He's a yellow dinosaur, one of the friends, that sold just like a small 6-inch plush that sold for $11.25. I had a Shelby Cobra button-up shirt that sold for $25. I had an Elvis t-shirt that sold for $15. A booby trap game that sold for $17.16, and a Saints football team sweater that sold for $30.10. So I believe, and a 6-foot Mickey Mouse stocking that sold for $50. Still, that one I've had since the summer. I got it at a garage sale for $1, so I was happy to get that gone because it's in a huge box and I want it out of my house. But that is all of my sales. Today is Green Monday on eBay, so that was coined by eBay. I think it was 2 years ago. That was their biggest sales day of the season, so they coined that. So hopefully we'll have another big sales day today. Hope all is doing well. We only have a couple weeks left until Christmas. So hopefully everybody gets all of their good sales now. And I will, I'll talk with you guys soon. In my Facebook group, Thrifty Adventures, I will be posting my weekly sales totals along with my weekend sales totals, and we have so many great discussions. So if you're not already there, come on over and join. Other than that, I will see you guys all next week. Have a great week. Bye-bye.